meeting I had in the month of November 2024, based on which I submitted my report to the High Court, because since this committee has been considered by the High Court by the order passed in a PIL. In today's meeting, we have discussed about the various developments and steps taken by the government for implementation of Supreme Court direction relating to the stoppage of illegal mining activities, etc. In the earlier proceeding, I have directed the government to conduct the aerial survey of the 4 districts, rather 5 districts, which are East Jaintia Hills District, West Jaintia Hills District, West Khasi Hills District, then South Garo Hills District, East Garo Hills District, to find out whether any coal other than the inventoried coal is still available, to see whether that means illegal mining and transportation, whether it is still going on despite the ban imposed by the Supreme Court, which has been upheld by the NGT, which has been upheld by the Supreme Court. And legal mining, which is definitely allowed under 1957 Act, is yet to commence in the state of Meghalaya, though few mining plants have been approved by the Government of India under the 1957 Act. So whatever mining, if any, going on in the state of Meghalaya as on today is illegal mining and illegal transportation. And for that matter, I have also asked the various deputy commissioners of various districts to provide me the quantity of coal seized from November to January till date. Except one district, I think it's a South Garo Hills district. Other district says that there is no coal seized from November to January. In South Garo Hills district, they said that little over 2,500 metric ton of coal has been freshly seized. I also inquired from them whether the regular patrolling is going on in the regular interval to find out the illegal mining activities. They said yes. That means the illegal mining and transportation, it occurred in that district in the month of November or December. It was seized in the month of December. Since up to November you had the patrolling, regular patrolling, and you didn't find anything. You could find something in the month of December. It indicates that from somewhere coal has come. And to get a coal, you have to have the mining. So therefore, this mining activities in that district is going on. That is my reading based on the information submitted. Accordingly, I will submit my report to the High Court. High Court, whatever action the High Court proposed to take, it is for the Honorable High Court to take it. I have also made an inquiry relating to the quantum of inventoried coal, which was around 14-15 lakh metric ton, as I have found out. They said that it appears that little over 13 lakh metric ton of coal has already been put to auction. And out of that, in respect of 8 lakh metric ton, the successful bidders have deposited the entire bid money. And out of 8 lakh metric ton, around, I have rounded it, the figure, around 5 lakh metric ton of coal, they have issued the MTC since the entire bid money has been deposited. So out of the auction 13 lakh metric ton of coal, for 5 lakh metric ton, the entire bid money is yet to be deposited. There are still 3 lakh metric ton of coal which is yet to be put to auction. This 3 lakh metric ton is, part of it is left out coal, which was earlier not put to auction, and part of it is the coal in respect of which earnest money has been forfeited because of non-deposit of the earnest money. So presently in the designated depots, So therefore, we have at least 6 lakh metric ton of coal available in the designated depot. 3 lakh not lifted. No, not. I mean, say this is 5 lakh, then 13 lakh, 8, almost 11 metric ton of coal is now available in the designated coal. I have requested the government to submit a proposal for limiting the time for which the extension for deposit of the deposit of the bid value should be granted. Presently, the government is extending the time for deposit because based on the various applications received from the successful bidders. I said that there has to be an end to it. You cannot go on extending the time to lift, because if you are extending the time for an unlimited period of time, you being the custodian of the coal, there may be complications subsequently. If I am the successful auction bidder and if I purchase 1000 metric ton, then if I am allowed to lift after 1 year, at the time of lifting, I may say that I have only 900 metric ton coal. What happened to remaining 100 metric ton for which I have paid you? So please give me the damages. Then government may be exposed to further litigation. Why, for the benefit of these auction purchasers, this unlimited period should be granted? No. I have asked the government to submit the proposal before me, limiting the time for which you can extend it. And in case that amount is not paid, the entire bid amount which is deposited, they should be forfeited, and that much of coal should be put to re-auction. And I have also directed them to ensure realization demurrage charge for the period for which they have not lifted the coal and during the period of extension, because the government cannot go on spending the public money for protection of the coal, somebody else's coal. They purchase it. And all these coal depots are set up on the private land. The government has to pay something to the private owners, landowners, from out of the public fund. This is the public money. Otherwise, it would have been spent for any public purpose. So those directions I have issued. I have also taken stock of the quantity of seized coal put up for auction and the quantity of seized such coal lifted, and lifting percentage is much less than the quantity of coal sold in auction. This is percentage is very less. They say, the bidders say that this is related because of the reason that we do not have the market. That is your headache, whether you have the market or not. This is not the government's headache. Should not be the government headache. And relating to the aerial survey, which is very important to my mind, the government has entrusted the aerial survey to one private agency, name it is Garoda something, GVS or something. They will conduct the aerial survey, and their representative also participated in today's proceeding, and they have started work, and I have directed them to submit their final report along with the map by 28th of February. And in respect of West Khasi Hills District, MBDA West Khasi Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills District, the MBDA has been authorized by the government to conduct the aerial survey, and in 6 locations to find out the number of mine openings and also quantity of coal available. And they have conducted the aerial survey, and they will submit the report to me by next Friday, this week Friday.
According to your finding, it is only one district that this is going on, right?
According to the information furnished to me, there are altogether 7 complaints I have received, including the complaint dated 7/1. The last one is 7/1/2025. 7 complaints. The inquiry in all these 7 complaints are going on. I have issued notice to 3 complaints which I have received in the month of September, October and November. Except one, the others have responded. And the complaints I received in the month of December 24 and January 2025, I have directed the department to issue notice to them for appearance before a particular person to record their statement, and if they have any material to be produced, asking them to produce the material so that in the inquiry we can take into consideration those aspects.
Which district?
That is South Garo Hills, East Garo Hills,
South and West Khasi Hills.
South Garo Hills and West Khasi Hills. Complaints relating to those. According to those complaints, illegal mining activities, including transportation, is going on.
What about Jaintia Hills?
In respect of East Jaintia Hills district, I have received one complaint enclosing therewith certain video clips. And I have forwarded entire video clips as well as the complaint to the Chief Secretary, and Chief Secretary in turn send it to the concerned Deputy Commissioner to make an inquiry. The Deputy Commissioner has entrusted to the inquiry to an Assistant Commissioner, and who is on the job, and I have directed him to complete the inquiry and submit the report by Wednesday next.
So in this overall exercise, do you see that the government is cooperating with you?
So far, government is cooperating.
But then when it comes in terms of the recommendations that you're giving, are those being followed properly or not on the ground? That's the major question.
I would say that in some recommendation there is delay in implementation, but they have not said that we will not implement this. No, they said that we will implement this.
Also, is NGT also concerned about where is the coal coming from in terms of the coal factories that are lying in the state?
That, yes, is an important thing. And in my previous proceeding, I have directed the government to ensure the audit of the source of coal, of the coke industries, ferroalloy plants, and the power generation units of the cement companies. You must be knowing that when I was involved in the NGT committee, I have submitted a report to the NGT then in 2020 in all probability, recording the finding that the cement companies are indulging in illegal coal mining activities, since they are procuring the coal, their requirement of coal from the illegal source without paying anything. And also I recommended the realization of 400 or something crores of rupees from certain cement companies, and which was definitely put to challenge before Supreme Court, and the matter is now pending before the NGT, as I have been told. So therefore the process of audit of source of coal in respect of this coal-based industries is going on, and one or two coke-based industry, they have come forward and said that yes, we'll pay whatever GST is required to be paid, because they have already utilized the coal, because their source of coal was not legal. And in respect of the cement companies, certain cement companies, they have either asked for few more times, further times, or government, the coal audit committee, they are also issuing certain notices to them to produce the proof of documentary proof in support of their contention in reply. So that process is going on, and I have advised the coal audit committee to submit the status report relating the audit of source of coal within a fortnight.
Coming to the auction, it appears that it is going on for many years and never ending. So why can't the state government take over the coal and sell it to the direct sale to whoever when it has to be given?
No, problem is relating to the, not problem as such, I should not have used the word problem. And relating to inventoried coal, we have to follow the Supreme Court order. Supreme Court says that government would be the custodian of this coal, and government has to give it to the Coal India Limited for auction. So government is bound by the order of the court to give it to the Coal India Limited for the purpose of auction. That's what the government is doing so far inventory coal is concerned. So far the seized coal is concerned, it is, as we all know, the seizure has to be based on the police station case registered. As soon as the case is registered under the 1957 MMDR Act, for the purpose of sale also, we have to obtain the permission from the concerned criminal court, and then only we can proceed. Whatever way the court directs for auction, we have to follow that direction. We are following that direction. So therefore two types of auction. One is auction of inventory coal by the Coal India, and another is auction of seized coal by the deputy commissioners.
Well, don't you think that the seizure of coal is comparatively less, since there were complaints from not only South Garo Hills, from West Khasi Hills and Jandia Hills as well, but the report is given only by South Garo Hills regarding this seizure?
No, in my various reports submitted to the High Court, I have mentioned that yes, illegal mining activities, including the mining and transportation, was going on at that point of time in the state of Meghalaya despite the ban. And I have also recorded my finding in those reports that relate to a non-seizure of the coal. And because of the maybe the follow-up action taken by us, there are certain huge quantities of coal have subsequently been seized.
But whether any deadline given to the deputy commissioners, at least in those districts, to submit a report, because it seems that...
No, they said no. So far, from November to December, no. Whatever we have seized, already seized. There is no other coal available. We'll get it confirmed from the aerial survey to be conducted. As soon as we get the report on the aerial survey, that means whatever is said, informed to me by the deputy commissioner is not correct. If there is any further coal found, and if any further coal is found, this is bound to be illegal. And that has to be seized and put to auction subject to permission by the court.
By when this aerial survey will be done?
Aerial survey, they said that it will be in those 4 districts, it will be completed by 28th of December. Final report will be submitted to me by 28th of, February, not December, February.
So as we look at it, 3 parties are now pursuing the matter. Your committee, the court and the state government. So how do we see now a conclusion to it?
I will continue till the High Court requests. My existence is because of the High Court order. The moment High Court says that no further, I'll cease to exist so far this committee is concerned. But High Court will definitely go on monitoring the implementation of various orders passed by NGT and the Honorable Supreme Court, definitely. And the government is duty bound to implement the court's order. So therefore, maybe it will take time for the government and the Honorable High Court to complete implementation of the various directions of Supreme Court.
So do you think the fault is now with the government? They are not speeding up the various recommendations?
No, there are a number of issues. I do not want to directly blame the government for not speeding up, because there are certain other factors also here, because of the terrain, number 1. Number 2, because of the monsoon, during the monsoon time, no connectivity. There's few terrains which are very difficult. Even in one such area in respect of which I received complaint, my officer has said that no, it is not possible to go there because there is no road. So therefore I will ask definitely that complainant to produce the proof.
Which district?
That is in which district, which cannot, you have visited, not last time?
West Khasi.
West Khasi.